What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now, I have been getting requests from forum members and from subscribers to do a video on adjusting the throttle position sensor. And today is that day. We're going to go over how to adjust the throttle position sensor, where is the throttle position sensor, and what does adjusting it really do. Now, while we're on the subject of the forum, Classic Motorworks has a great Royal Enfield forum. If you own a Royal Enfield, it doesn't matter what year, what model you have. If you have a UCE engine, you have the old iron barrel, you have a 1942 model. It doesn't matter. They've got a section just for you. I'll leave a link in the description below. Go on over there and check them out. You're going to learn something. I promise you. Alright, let's get into the video, shall we? Alright, first things first. We're going to go ahead and remove our battery cover so we can access the throttle position sensor behind the battery. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and pop our straps off here. 1 and 2. Okay. Now, we're just going to slide our battery out. Okay, and set it to the side. Excellent. Okay. Now if you look back here, you will see the throttle position sensor itself. It is, let me zoom in a little bit. Right here. That's it. Okay. Underneath it, you're going to see a Torx screw. It's going to have a star pattern on it. It's called a Torx. And in order to take that off, you're going to need a Torx bit. Now, Torx bits are sized T blank. This is size T27, if I'm not mistaken. Let's get our T27 and go ahead and get it loosened up. Alright, it is actually a T25. My apologies for that. T27 is one of the most common sizes, but it is a T25. Not sure if you can see that. T25. Okay. Let's go ahead and get it on there and get it loosened up. Okay. Excellent. There we are. You just want it to be loose. You don't want to take the bolt out. Okay. Let's go ahead and hook up our multimeter and we'll see what we're reading. Now I have an old set of leads that one of my tips is broken off, and I cut both of the tips off, and you can put one in here under the battery negative terminal where it bolts into place. You just slide it in there and expose the wire to the terminal itself. And this one you are actually going to wrap around a stick pin, and I will show you that in just a second. But first, you want to make sure that your multimeter is reading correctly and that it's functioning. You want to be on DC volts, okay? And just go ahead and make sure you're making contact with both the positive and the negative. And we are at 12.9 as a surface charge. Okay, we're good. We're between 12 and 13 volts. That's excellent. Alright, let's move on. Alright, now we're going to take our stick pin and we're going to go ahead and stick it in the very top wire on our harness here. So you can say it's just a regular ballpoint stick pin. You can get it anywhere. You just want to pierce the skin of the wire into the copper wires itself. Okay, now let's go ahead and see what our reading is in our far upward position. Okay, let's go ahead and take our wire for my multimeter and we just wrap it around the stick pin. Okay, That wrapped around there. Alright, excellent. Now, as you can see, we are now reading between 0.1 and 0.2 volts. Okay? Now, we roll it down, move this wire out of the way so you can see. It just kind of rotates on this little bevel here. Okay? See where our bolt is that we loosened up right there? It just kind of rotates in a socket there. Okay? Go ahead and see if I can get a better look at that. There we go. When you push it up, it rotates up. When you push it down, of course, it rotates down. Okay? Now we're at our farthest down point. Okay? And we are reading 0.8 volts. Excellent. Okay? 0.81 volts. Alright? Now let's go all the way back to where we began. Okay? 0.14. Alright, now stock, you're going to want to be between 0.56 and 6. Okay, so we want to be right around in here. It's about a midpoint, give or take. Okay? And again, the farther down we go, the higher our voltage goes. Until we get all the way to 0.8. Or 0.81, anywhere around 0.8. Okay? Now, the closer to 0.8 you are, the richer your entire system is going to be with fuel. Alright? So as we go down, we're making it leaner. What are we actually doing here? Okay? What we're doing is we're fooling the computer to make it think that the throttle is open more than it actually is. So it's introducing more fuel through the fuel injector. Okay? It's a good way to richen up your system if you, like I said, change out your exhaust or your air filter. If you change out your exhaust for a freer flowing and put in like a freer flowing air filter at the same time, you'd want to be here, or as close to it as you can get. Okay, it could be anywhere between 0.7 and 0.8, depending on your bike and depending on what you've put on it. Okay? Once you get to your number, you just tighten down this torque screw. Okay, and you put everything back together. Alright, I am going to be right around 0.6-ish. That's where I want to be. I don't know, around 0.57 to 0.6. Okay, right around there, that's fine. Now I'm going to tighten this down, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, our battery is back in place. Our little stick pin, she is out of there. I'll put that back in my toolbox. Okay, let's go ahead and get our straps back on. Sometimes they can be a little bit of a hassle. It's alright. We can get her. Alright. There we are. And we get our cover back on. Okay. And there we are. Excellent. She is ready to go. There you have it, guys. A simple and easy adjustment. If you've made changes to your bike, to the intake or to the exhaust, and you don't want to spend the money on an expensive piggyback unit, this is an option for you. It can get more fuel into the engine and compensate for any changes that you've made. Simple, easy stuff, guys. Now get out there, make some adjustments, and make your bike happier, which will equal a happier you. Alright, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. And since you're here, you might as well subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching.